You see? You see what is happening in the north? Hoisting the Russian flag. Is that what we want? Mind you, whatever happens in the north can get to you. I preached against violence and ignorant Nigerians said, oh, it's because I'm privileged, it's because I'm opportune. Yes, the fact remains that I am privileged and opportuned. But that doesn't stop me from understanding that my nannies needs to be paid extra. Or stop me from understanding that my gatesman or my cooks needs to be well catered for because of insecurity and extra bills to be paid in Nigeria. The point remains that Nigeria cannot be changed in a day. And not by one man. I am not speaking for the government. Neither am I speaking for you people to love me because I don't need it. I am just stating the obvious facts. And that's the truth. The earlier we all realize that this protest is turning to something else, the better for us all.
So Regina Daniel made a statement when the protest started about people disembarking on the protest, not going for the protest. And a lot of feelings, a lot of mixed feelings about it. People yell at her, sorry, they were like, it's because she's with a rich man, she's with an old man, a rich man, that's why she's saying that she never knew what people are going through. It was just like people were like, they were not supporting what she was saying. They were like, she's just being privileged. She's opportune that she's not in the grassroots, like she's not part of the masses. She's already with a rich man, which is taking care of her bills. She was just trying to make a point then, like, we don't need to protest. We can dialogue with the president. We can speak with the president. We can show the president what we need instead of going to protest. And, most people have been saying this protest was being sponsored by some people, and maybe it's a political agenda or something. That was part of what she was saying. So later on, people bashed on her, like I just said earlier. They were like, maybe she need an appointment, she needs something, or so that's why she's behaving that way. So she has to come online again, after a few days of the protest. I think this should be in a few days, maybe day 6 or day 7 of the protest. There are a lot of issues happening in the north already. There are a lot of moving around, and there is, we saw these guys in the north picking up the Russian flag during their protest instead of the Nigerian flag. This has really been so disheartening. A lot of people have been talking about this. A lot of people have been mentioning this. A lot of people have been talking about this. Like, it's real crazy. We're seeing in a country raising another country's flag during the protest. It's something so crazy, which the military guys and the military personnel and the president also has tried to make some movement about it. So, she has to come online today, posting a video again, telling people the main reason why she said people should not protest, giving a reference to what happened in the north, like everybody saw what's happening in the north now. That's wrong. It's not meant to be. This is what they actually wanted to protest. They want to try and get maybe a political agenda from being taking the president away from the seat and making their own person on the seat. So, a lot of people have to come out to bash us. A lady came out to bash her and said, girl, you're just so young. I spotted you the first time you were speaking, but now coming again to explain to us what we need to do. No, you're so young to do this. You're so young to do it because you get married to a rich man, and they collect old man pick and stuff like that. Say that one no talks, make you no get sense. The girl really makes a lot of sense. Like, if you want to speak to us, you don't have to speak to us this way. And people know what they are doing. And if you are a person, you don't have to just come to people and yap them anyhow. So I'm going to drop the video for you guys to listen and, comment on what you think about it. What is she saying? Is it right or wrong or something? Thank you.
You see what is happening in the north? Hoisting the Russian flag. Is that what we want? Mind you, whatever happens in the north can get to you. I preached against violence and ignorant Nigerians said, oh, it's because I'm privileged, it's because I'm opportune. Yes, the fact remains that I am privileged and opportuned. But that doesn't stop me from understanding that my nannies needs to be paid extra. or stop me from understanding that my gate man or my cooks needs to be well catered for because of insecurity and extra bills to be paid in Nigeria. The point remains that Nigeria cannot be changed in a day, and not by one man. I am not speaking for the government, neither am I speaking for you people to love me, because I don't need it. I am just stating the obvious facts, and that's the truth. The earlier we all realize that this protest is turning to something else, the better for us all. And that's it. Good day, everyone. It is the day of the national protest in Nigeria. Everyone is frustrated nationwide with justified reasons. And something needs to be done to ease the hearts of the people, to avoid further loss of lives and properties. Nigeria is not a one-man's land. Hence, it is not a one-man's problem. Nigeria can only be fixed by the collective efforts of everyone in the government, ranging from the president, the governors, the senators, the House of Reps members, the House of Assembly members, down to local government chairmen and councillors. What happens when the federal government understands the plight of the people and the state or local government does not? Or vice versa? The job still remains undone, leaving thousands hungry, suffering, and jobless. The hike in prices of food, water, electricity, transportation, security, and communication is alarming. There is hunger in the land. Nigeria cannot be fixed by having half bad eggs and half good eggs. All the lawmakers need to be in sync with the people's plight to fix Nigeria. Only then can what is rightfully allocated to the grassroots get to them. This should be a government for the people, not against them. And our armed forces, please refrain from using excessive force on the people, as everyone has a right to air their voices and demand for transparency, accountability, and participation to avoid further loss of lives and properties by our own people. Thank you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're seeing this video, and a happy new month to everyone. Today is August 1st, which is day one of the national protests in Nigeria. We all know that the masses are suffering. We all know that the masses want a better way of living, hence the protest. And there is nothing wrong in protesting. Absolutely nothing wrong in wanting a change or a better way of living. There is nothing wrong in airing your voices. But there is everything wrong in violence. Once violence gets involved, it defeats the whole purpose of the protest. So please, I urge everyone to try and make this protest as peaceful as possible, so that the voice of the masses will be heard and actions will be taken on it, and everyone will return to their homes in one piece. We have seen series of violent protests. We know how it all went. All we can hope and pray for is that this protest goes differently, and still your voices will be heard and actions will be taken on it. Once again, this is a call for a peaceful protest. Thank you.
Yeah, Regina Daniel, that day when you come out, come they talk, say make violence not day. I join you, I understand you, I reason with you. But this one where you want to do, like say anybody na your mate, you go metete. They hear me so, Regina? You go metete. I'm not saying you don't the chop prick of ancient of days. I'm not saying ancient of days will carry you put for house. You don't the chop a prick. You don't carry politics blood. You don't carry a put for inside your body. Now, you don't the reason like that. All these things you are doing now are just to get the favor of president and his wife. You want to be close to Oluremi Tinubu. Our president wife will be #1 farmer for Nigeria. Where say me all of us go back to the farm. More will go forest, more will go to till the ground without providing everything we need. No funds, no grants, no help. They don't provide machines, nothing, no crops for the farmer. But she say more will go farm, go to till the ground. Like the days of Adam and Eve, like the days of Esau and Jacob. Now waiting, now the favor, now her favor, now you need, now you something they worry you they craze. Eh, Regina, you they craze. Because say your mama, you they grow, they carry you, give a chance of days. Because we they pet you. We don't say you get sense, you mature. Now me won't call they talk anyhow. Who be your mate? Who be your mate? Because you don't they chop pre-confession of days, something they worry you. Come, metete. Mate, nobody be your mate for you. Your husband, Senator Ned Woko, no guy with a feed. I have to pay my nannies. Who say you go carry nannies? So till they worry your head. Smally like you not fit work. My mama, he work when we they grow up. Not fit work. They tell us, say, you have to pay nanny, you have to pay driver. So what's our business with that? If you are saying there should be no violence, this thing is not good. Good. We understand that one, but shouting at us is a no for me. Don't try it again. I cannot from here put better woza for your face. What did they worry you? What did they worry you? Sure, may also tell you put from one place. So, say Smally will grow for our eye yesterday. This prick. No wonder your mama push you give ancients of days ancestors. This was your mother's aim. This was your mother's aim. Now you make at a teenage, when you be teenager, you allow 60 years old man come marry you. Because people they praise you, your marriage is successful. You come say you don't get the temerity, the effrontery, the guts to come. Because they tell you see what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying. You can as well talk to us respectfully as your elders. Nobody be your mate. Nobody where your papa, your mama they feed. Nobody where your husband they feed. You they pay domestic workers. How is that our business? No be you lazy. You talk say one married politician. You know they cook. You know they clean. How is that our business? Won't you pay them before? I'll say your husband here said they don't increase minimum wage. You people should not pay any of your workers anything less than 70,000. If not, I will shoot up for an eye. Come on, not try me. Not add to the anger where they my body this afternoon. What did they worry this Smally? See Smally will grow up for Nollywood. Oh, they watch a movie with the praise and say Regi. Our president he bring that breast. Before you know it, don't go carry breast. Give old man may begin they suck. What they worry you? Network don't give you mind. You are looking for the favor of the president now. Oh, you want to be the best wife, the favorite senator's wife to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's wife, Oluremi Tinubu. I know all of them are no good. Politicians, all of them are the same. People are users. People don't care about your citizens. I bet flight come off from if you talk anyhow, I go take flight come meet you for that Nigeria. Come make sure I put her for your body. I will come out. What did they worry this one? No get respect for your head because you don't they chop ancient of this prick. There's no try me. Not let people cancel you. If you talk any and they'll cancel you. That your Instagram and they'll bring that. You see how people they provoke for you. What they worry.
The worst enemy of Tinubu right now, the worst enemy of Tinubu, particularly concerning this whole end bad governance protest, are his advisors. It's unfortunate that Tinubu doesn't know it. And if anybody loves him, those around him should let him get this information. His worst enemies, they are not the protesters, though. They are the advisors. And if we consider the way the IMF and the World Bank operate, I am convinced within me that the IMF and the World Bank have infiltrated his advisors and they have put their agents there to give Tinubu wrong advice. Because I don't understand the behavior that I am seeing from Tinubu right now, particularly with respect to his address to the protesters or to the nation. It's not the Tinubu that we used to know. The Tinubu that we used to know is the Tinubu that would have called these protesters before the protest even began. Come on, for crying out loud. They gave over a month's notice. Over a month's notice, something that even me, I'm not comfortable with. I believe that protests are supposed to be spontaneous. That's the only way they can be effective. But these protesters gave over a month's notice. And typical Tinubu would have called them to a meeting. Would have tried to, do what he does. But he didn't do any of this.